6SH117, otherwise known as the 6SH117 tactical kit, developed by Techncom, is a modern modular system for carrying equipment. The 6SH117 is included in the Ratnik combat equipment kit as one of the main elements of tactical equipment of a fighter of the armed forces of the Russian Federation. Developed, taking into account the domestic and international experience in the use of military equipment, the 6SH117 flexibly adapts to the tasks being performed, the surrounding conditions, and the weapons being used. It can be used in conjunction with standard bulletproof vests like the 6B23 and 6B43, with a variety of models of non-standard commercial SEEBs. It can also be used independently in military assault and reconnaissance tasks. The 6SH117 kit contains a modular vest combined with a combat belt. The vest has a system of height and volume adjustments, which allow it to be adjusted to the desired size of the user. It consists of 3 parts: the left, the right, and the central front-back piece. A soft combat belt is sewn into the lower part of the vest base. The vest is fastened in front with plastic Fastex buckles. There is a pocket inside the back of the vest to accommodate a drinking system. The entire surface of the base is covered with molly slings to accommodate pouches. The 6SH117 is supplied to the troops in various versions: a junior rifleman, a senior rifleman, a machine gunner, a sniper, etc. We will consider the configuration of the senior rifleman, a warfighter with an AK assault rifle and a GP grenade launcher. The senior rifleman 6SH117 kit includes all of the following: a pouch for 2 AK-74 magazines, the first ROP and bayonet knife, 2 pieces, a classic pouch for automatic magazines with a volumetric closing pocket. It can accommodate 2 AK magazines and a caliber of 5.45 or the famous 7.62 by 39mm. Inside there is a removable partition for magazines so that they do not rattle against each other and so that it is more convenient to put the store back in the pouch. The valve closes with a turnstile button. There is a separate pocket on the side for placing a standard bayonet knife for an AK in a sheath, as well as a disposable RPS signal cartridge or ROP flare. Pouches are divided into left and right depending on the placement of the pockets. 2 pouches for AK magazines each, the same as the previous pouch, but without an additional pocket for the bayonet knife. 2 pouches for grenade launcher rounds such as the VOG-25, GP-25, and GP-34 grenade launchers. 5 grenades can be placed in each pouch. The grenade pocket is closed with a flap made of a sling with a turnstile button. The placement of the maul is vertically oriented, so the pouches are divided into left and right. 4 hand grenade pouches. These are designed to accommodate the RGD-5, F1, RGO, and RGN hand grenades. The pouches have a volumetric closed valve that protects the grenades from water and dirt. They close with a turnstile button. 2 universal pouches. These are designed to accommodate an individual first aid kit or hemostatic tourniquet. It has a direct closed valve that closes on the turnstile button. In this type of pouch, a non-standard compact radio system of the Baofeng UV5R type is often carried for communication within the group. 1 flask pouch, designed to accommodate a flask of water. Here it is shown with a 0.7 liter aluminum flask, an amphibious flask pot combination, and a 1 quart American style. The pouch closes on a sling with Fastex. There is a pocket outside for water disinfection tablets. Combat satchel, also called a bread bag or a butt pack. It is designed to accommodate items that do not require quick access. This may include, for example, additional ammunition in the form of cartridges and packs, parts of a dry ration, spare clothing, a larger first aid kit, weapon cleaning kits, etc. It consists of a main compartment with a volume of 7 liters, a valve, and side pockets. The main compartment in the upper part has a diaphragm valve that is pulled by a cord. The top is closed with a flat valve on 2 Fastex. Inside the valve there is a flat pocket for documents and small items. On the front side there are molly slings for attaching additional pouches. In the lower part there are 2 adjustable loops from the sling for attaching additional equipment, such as a mat or a disposable RPG-26 rocket launcher. Side pouches allow you to mark up to 1 AK magazine or an RDG-2 smoke grenade. They have a volumetric valve that closes on a Fastex. Patrol satchel. The compact 25-liter patrol satchel has one main internal compartment and two external pockets on the sides. Under the pockets, between the wall and the pocket in the satchel, you can place long objects, such as an RPG-7 rocket or an antenna mast. In the upper part of the main volume, there is a pullable diaphragm valve. On top of it, the backpack closes with a flat flap on the Fastex. The back of the satchel is rigid due to the equipment with dampeners that give it the necessary rigidity, providing convenience during transportation and ventilation. The backrest design provides comfort during long trips. The straps of the satchel have a chest tie with a quick-release buckle of the Fastex type. When fitting the satchel to a person, the position of the jumper on the strap can be changed. And last, but not least, a pouch for a small infantry shovel. Designed to accommodate a small infantry shovel, which is a multifunctional tool of a serviceman. A regular small infantry shovel is primarily used for digging foxholes, but it can be utilized for far more tasks. If there are several military personnel with shovels and a sergeant major who can motivate them enough, a full-fledged echelon defense line with 3 rows of trenches, communication routes, and underground bunkers can be built in a fairly short time frame. The infantry shovel can also be an extremely dangerous and effective melee weapon. It can chop like an axe, stab like a bayonet, or stun the enemy with a flat blow. With sufficient skill, the shovel can even be turned into a throwing weapon. If necessary, the shovel can be used for household purposes, such as a frying pan for cooking. This can be very valuable in a wilderness survival scenario, or just camping in general. Non-stick properties are provided by canned bacon. It is also paired together with caviar as a sauce. Remember, this is a Russian MRE. Depending on the tasks and conditions, there are several options for wearing the 6SH117 pouches. We will consider 2 options: forest environments and urban environments. In the forest version, most of the equipment will be placed on the belt. We will hang the pouches for magazines in pairs on the side at 3 and 9 o'clock. In front, close to the center, we will hang 1 grenade pouch. We will hang 2 more grenade pouches under a strong arm behind the store pouches for 4 and 7 o'clock. On the other side, we will hang a pouch for a flask. We will hang the butt pack at 6 o'clock. We will hang the pouches for grenade launcher rounds on the front of the chest. This is done so that when laying down, they do not press against the ground, and it is possible to get a grenade out of them. We will hang a universal pouch over the grenade launcher round pouches. In this placement option, the front part of the vest remains unoccupied, which allows the wearer to comfortably lie down and crawl around without raising his silhouette. At the same time, all the ammunition is still easily accessible from a prone position. In the urban version, we'll place most of the equipment on the front. We will hang all 4 grenade pouches on the front of the belt, with 2 on each side. We will place 4 pouches for magazines above them. We will select the placement height so as to not interfere with the extraction of grenades. We will place universal pouches above the magazine pouches. We will place the butt at 6 o'clock, same as before. The grenade launcher pouches will be placed on the sides at 5 and 7 o'clock. On the side, under the strong arm, we will hang a pouch for a small infantry shovel. We will not use the pouch for the flask. We will remove the flask itself and install a drinking system into the back of the vest. You can also add your own additional pouches and reconfigure pouches based on individual preferences. This is often done by active servicemen in the Russian army. However, it is worth remembering that it is better to use non-standard pouches in EMR or in plain olive so that they do not stand out from the general appearance of the unloading system. Now, the only thing remaining is to carry these Spravedlivosť, Mir, and Druzhba to your enemies. Not one step back, comrade. Charge!